Hey guys, it is Meme Dreams Gaming, and today we're going to be looking at healing in PUBG and knowing when to use certain boosts and health kits. Now let's get right into this video. Now first we are going to be looking at healing items and knowing what each one does. The first healing item is Bandages, which heal 10% over 7 seconds, so it's a good healing over time item, very good if you are safe and not in a fight. Next is the First Aid Kit, which returns the user up to a set amount of 75% of your health after a 6-second cast time. So this is very good to use at low health because it returns you to a set point, but this also means there can be bad times to use it. You can screw up and waste health kits. Now finally, the best healing item is the Med Kit, which instantly returns the user up to 100% health after an 8-second cast time. Now it's important to understand when you should use each of these. Now if you have all three, you should use Bandages when you are not in immediate danger. So if you fell from the roof or something and you're at 50% health, there's no danger, use a bandage to heal back up to 75%. You should use First Aid Kits during a fight so you can get as close to full as possible in the shortest amount of time. The same goes for the Medic Kit, but the issue with the Medic Kit is it's an extra 2 seconds. It takes a full 8 seconds to heal you. So if you are in a gunfight and someone is rushing you, you may not have those extra 2 seconds to cast a Med Kit. So make sure you are observing your situation and using a First Aid Kit or Med Kit based on the situation. Now, you may say, oh, you should use the med kit because it instantly returns you up to full. But if he's rushing you and that 2 seconds is the difference of you getting the jump on him or him jumping you, you should definitely use the First Aid Kit. Because in these close range battles, it's less about who has higher health and more about who gets the better peak, honestly. And as many of you guys know, that's not the only type of healing in PUBG. There are also things called boosts that heal you over time and can increase your speed if you have a high enough boost bar. Now, the starting boost item is energy drinks. They fill up your boost bar about a third of the way. They are the weakest boost, but they are still quite effective at healing. The next is the Painkillers, which fill up your bar 2/3 of the way, and they grant you a small speed boost right after you take them, but as the bar decreases, you quickly lose it. And then the strongest boost is the Adrenaline Shot, but these are very rare. I'm pretty sure they only come in a drop, which if you don't go for many drops, you probably haven't seen this. I know I've only seen it like once before. That's because I never go for drops. They're just too risky for me. So understanding how you can maximize your boost bar is very important. The highest achievable boost bar is with a painkiller and energy drink. So it's very important to do a task called pre-medding, which is popping your boost before you get into a fight so you can have healing over time. This is the most important step when it comes to using boosts. Now for me, I always use boost when crossing an open field because the speed boost allows me to get across the field quicker, and if I get shot at, I can heal back some health without having to take the time to stop and heal up, which is huge. Because obviously you stop, you're going to get shot at, you could get trapped behind a tree, and a lot of things happen once you stop to heal. So boost is very important in that sense. Another key time to use your boost is if you are in the blue zone. Since you are constantly taking damage anyway and you don't have time to stop and heal, you got to keep moving. This allows you to keep a constant health and keep moving through the blue zone without fear of dying. Also, make sure you are using your boost when it gets close to endgame. In the final 20, 15, or 10 people, you are almost guaranteed to get into a fight. So make sure you are using your boost, because having a constant heal while in a fight is a huge advantage. I forget who said this quote, but I remember hearing someone say, boosts don't help you once the game's over. There's no reason to hold on to them until the very last fight. Don't be afraid to use them. Also, make sure you are using boost at the correct time. Sometimes even I use boost to heal up from 75% after a gunfight up to 100%. But you should only do this if you have extra boost. This is very important. If you have one energy drink, do not use this to heal from 75% to 100%. Because most of the times, that 25% health doesn't really matter for lower caliber weapons. You could get shot with an ump a few times, you'll be fine without the extra 25%. Now, as you get closer to endgame, that may not be the case. All I'm saying is make sure if you get shot at, you use the energy drink to heal up after. Take, for example, you're at 75% health. You use an energy drink to heal up to 95% health. You get in a gunfight, you get knocked down to 30 health. Okay, maybe you use some bandages or you use a first aid and you get back up to 75% health. Okay, in contrast, let's say you're at 75% health, you get in a fight, you drop down to maybe 15% health, you use a first aid or some bandages, get back up to 75%, then you can use your energy drink, and then after the fight, you have a 20 to 25% higher health. Now, this is a risk, though, because you don't know if that 25% health is the difference of you winning or losing. But most times when you kill someone, they'll have more boost on them. So taking that risk can turn one energy drink into multiple boosts. I'm not saying that's the wrong play. Sometimes it does save your life. Just be wary of it. I've had times where I've wasted energy drinks by using them too early. Now, the same thing goes with first aid kits. Do not use them for a tiny amount of health. If you only have first aid kits, do not use them if you're at, let's say, 50% health. If you're at 50% health, that's only like a 25% health difference. But you're going to use an entire first aid on that, which is a huge waste, unless you have excess of that healing. If you have 6 or 7 first aid kits, go ahead and use it to heal 25%. But if you only have one, wait to use it if you're at 20% health, 30% health. That's when it makes a huge difference. It all comes down to a sort of supply and demand. Make sure you see what you have and are using it at the correct time. Don't be afraid to pop painkillers or energy drinks if you have like 5 or 6 of each, because most times, even in the final circles, you're not going to use more than 2 or 3 of each. So the other ones are just going to waste. When if you use them a bit earlier, maybe at 30 or 40 people in one of the second or third circles, you can use that as a way of healing back up to full, which can be the difference of winning and losing a gunfight. So, as always, in a lot of my PUBG videos, I know it's really annoying if you don't understand the whole point of it, but you have to adapt to your situation. A lot of the times, it's not cut and dry, oh, use this medic kit or use this boost at this certain time. A lot of it's based on your situation, what's going on around you, where are you going to get in a fight, all sorts of different variables that you have to understand when to use. That's why sometimes it takes a lot of practice to understand when to use these boosts. But that's all I have to say on it, guys. I hope I explained it correctly to you, not correctly, accurately, and I hope you guys understand what I was talking about. As always, guys, if you enjoyed my videos, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. As always, peace.